Welcome back to my channel Duct Tape Mechanic and to another episode of my series Free on Facebook, which is a series of videos in which I find things for free, mostly off of Facebook Marketplace, and I show you how to repair them, repurpose them, or reuse them in another manner. In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair a Maytag Bravos or a Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine that's not agitating but spinning fine, or it could be that it's not spinning but agitating fine. Anyways, this is also seen as a F7E5 error code sometimes, so I'm going to show you how to fix that issue. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. So this video is going to be applicable to pretty much any sort of Maytag Bravos washing machine. In this case, it's the Bravos XL washing machine. It's also going to be applicable to the Whirlpool Cabrio line of washers. They're pretty much all the same in that they're called direct drive washing machines. Basically, what's going on is that this machine is not agitating the clothes, but it's spinning just fine. And so what happens is there's a electromagnetic clutch that often fails on these machines, which causes it to do one of those functions. So replacing the clutch will also solve the issue of the washer that's agitating fine, but it's not spinning. So basically, it's unable to shift from agitation to spin or from spin to agitate, depending on when that clutch failed. The good thing is getting to the clutch is not that difficult, and replacing it is relatively easy, and it's something you could do yourself and you won't have to pay anybody else to do. So let's get to it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to unhook the machine from the wall and also undo the water connections, because we're going to be tipping this machine on its back. So you want to make sure there's no water in the drain line. If there is, you can put a little bucket down there so you don't get your floors dirty. This is my garage, aka my workshop, so it's okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this thing on its back. Machine on its back, we're going to take the rotor off. This is the rotor, that white piece you see there. This part of the motor is a rotor and the stator. So we'll be taking the rotor off by using this star bit right here, or it's to be exact, it's a T25 star driver. Nut removed there, that bolt removed I should say. We just kind of have to wiggle it until we can finally get the rotor off. It may take some serious patience. There we go, and it's off. With that rotor off, we can see the clutch, which is this black piece right here, the electromagnetic clutch, is pretty much, it engages when there's a voltage sent to it. It engages the clutch so that it engages the agitator, I should say, so that it can agitate, and then when that voltage is removed, it disengages so the machine can spin. That's how basically it works in a nutshell. Alright, so to take the clutch off, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove the 3 bolts that hold it on. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have to remove the 3 bolts for the stator, which is this piece right here. They're all just 9/32 of an 1/8 inch bolts. So we'll be doing that next. Remove the bolts, the clutch should come right off. And you can just let it dangle there for a second. And we'll remove the 3 bolts for the stator as well. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to be undoing the electrical connectors for the clutch on the Maytag Bravos. That's just, the clutch has these 2 white two wires, I should say. One of them is white, one of them is red. So first we're going to undo it from over here. Then we're going to take some pliers and kind of pinch this part right here. We should be able to get that connector. Oh, don't even have to use pliers. Okay, so I've gotten that part out. So after that, what we can do is we can just free up that wire by just kind of working it through the side right here and down here, and that should free up the electromagnetic clutch. So here is the part number to the clutch right there, W10447973. I'll also try to link the part so it'll come up in the bottom of your screen around now. So that will be the correct part. So you can just click on that link and it'll take you to the correct part, so you're not doing any sort of guesswork. But anyways, to install this is pretty much everything in reverse. So let's do that as well. Hook it back up. We're just gonna get the new clutch, or the working clutch, and to put it into its spot over here. You may have to depress the sides to actually get it to go in. Let's see if I can do it. So I got that in, and then we'll just connect it back in to this connection as well. Okay, nice click sound. And so then we'll feed it through this little connector here on the stator, as well as this connector here, or this clamp I should say. Well, the next part is going to be installing the stator, and if you look carefully on the stator, you'll see these little pegs, the 1, 2, and they're going to go into the sides of the washing machine or transmission. So you just kind of play around with it until those pegs go into the correct position, like so. Then you can take your screw or your bolt and tighten it down. You don't want to go too crazy, otherwise you will crack the stator. So after the stator is on there, we're going to be installing the electromagnetic clutch. So basically we're going to position it so it's in this orientation. Just kind of play around with it. There we go. And know you're in the correct spot when all the holes line up. Rotor back on. Basically we're just gonna grab it and push it on here. The magnets will do the rest. So that's it. And then we're going to use our star driver once again to tighten it up. Alright, so that's how you fix a Maytag Bravos or a Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine that's having issues agitating or not agitating at all. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up sign.